Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. A wise girl kisses but doesn't love, listens but doesn't believe, and leaves before she is left. If you're gonna be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. It's far better to be unhappy alone than unhappy with someone. So far. We should all start to live before we get too old. Fear is stupid. So are regrets. She was a girl who knew how to be happy even when she was sad. And that's important. You know, all little girls should be told they are pretty, even if they aren't. The real lover is the man who can thrill you by kissing your forehead, or smiling into your eyes, or just staring into space. It's not true that I had nothing on. I had the radio on. Beneath the makeup and behind the smile, I am just a girl who wishes for the world. I don't mind living in a man's world, as long as I can be a woman in it. The nicest thing for me is sleep. Then at least I can dream. You believe lies, so you eventually learn to trust no one but yourself. If I'd observed all the rules, I'd never have got anywhere. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. I want to grow old without facelifts. I want to have the courage to be loyal to the face I have made. Sometimes things fall apart so that better things can fall together. I am good, but not an angel. I do sin, but I am not the devil. I am just a small girl in a big world, trying to find someone to love. I don't know who invented high heels, but all women owe him a lot. Wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. All a girl really wants is for one guy to prove to her that they are not all the same. I don't mind making jokes, but I don't want to look like one. We are all born sexual creatures, thank God. But it's a pity so many people despise and crush this natural gift. Boys think girls are like books. If the cover doesn't catch their eye, they won't bother to read what's inside. I have feelings too. I am still human. All I want is to be loved, for myself and for my talent. I'm not interested in money, I just want to be wonderful. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're gonna fail at everything. To all the girls that think you're fat because you're not a size 0, you're the beautiful one. It's society who's ugly. I have too many fantasies to be a housewife. I guess I am a fantasy. I learned to walk as a baby and I haven't had a lesson since. How wrong it is for a woman to expect the man to build the world she wants, rather than to create it herself. Your clothes should be tight enough to show you're a woman, but loose enough to show you're a lady. A career is wonderful, but you can't curl up with it on a cold night. Dreaming about being an actress is more exciting than being one. When you're young and healthy, you can plan on Monday to commit suicide, and by Wednesday, you're laughing again. I've often stood silent at a party for hours, listening to my movie idols turn into dull and little people. The thing I want more than anything else, I want to have children. I used to feel for every child I had. I would adopt another. A wise girl knows her limits. A smart girl knows that she has none. Hollywood is a place where they'll pay you $1,000 for a kiss and 50 cents for your soul. Husbands are chiefly good as lovers when they are betraying their wives. The trouble with censors is that they worry if a girl has cleavage. They ought to worry if she hasn't any. Suicide is a person's privilege. I don't believe it's a sin or a crime. It's your right if you do. Though it doesn't get you anywhere. Men are always ready to respect anything that bores them. For those who are poor in happiness, each time is a first time. Happiness never becomes a habit. You might as well make yourself fly as to make yourself love. It's better for the whole world to know you, even as a sex star, than never to be known at all. If you can make a woman laugh, you can make her do anything. I'm selfish, impatient, and a little insecure. I make mistakes. I'm out of control and at times hard to handle. But if you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best. I don't forgive people because I'm weak. I forgive them because I am strong enough to know people make mistakes.